There we go. Yeah, that's much nicer. So here, and the right, kind of where that marker is, that's the Elvish stuff, right? I think. Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Dark and Light on the Crazy Folks server. I'm in kind of weird collection of armor, a lot of cloth armor, because I died and lost all my stuff. But then it dawned on me, I've got this armor that I got off that town guard. Requires Darkstone. So I started looking and trying to figure out what Darkstone was, and it said that it's a dark rock available near ruins, so I started flying around, and I actually found a source, and I want to show you guys that. I need to collect more of that, and I'm cooking up some mithril over here, and I need to get even more of that to repair that armor so I can wear it. It's really good armor, based on the armor reading at least. So I'm going to take Vinny over here, and we're going to fly up here. I've shown you before that mithril is available up here. Well, if you go beyond that, that island right out there, way out there, it looks like there's nothing on it, is actually, I'm pretty sure it's that one. Maybe it's that one. Now that I'm sure. Anyway, we'll find out. There's a shipwreck on one of those islands, a major shipwreck. It might be the one that you can actually see populated over there. And there are a lot of reapers and skeletons all over that. It's really like the Dead Island, I guess, the equivalent from Ark. And the problem is, yeah, that's where a lot of the Darkstone is too. So you have to kind of get in, get out as fast as you can with this guy because he can't fight very well. So we're going to go look at some of that after I get some of this mithril here. Okay, here we are approaching the Shipwreck Island. You see the floating islands over there. My home is over there. Kind of skirted the shore there to make sure I could make it on stamina, which is fine. I mean, I had plenty of stamina to get here. But there's one of these little birds flying around. I think they're just for looks. Down there you can see reapers. There's reapers everywhere when you fly around the island. And there's a bunch of skeletons as well. That's the Darkstone right down there. Right underneath that reaper. There's some more right over here that I grabbed last time. Let's see if it's respawned. There's some right there. Off to our left. It was the... And there's some over here. I went over here to get that over there, and there's a skeleton. I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, he is. You can see him right there. We're kind of pointing right at him. He's actually on this island. The skeletons lay in the ground, or lay on the ground in this case. And then when you approach, watch, they all pop up. He'll pop up. At least he should. There he goes. He animated. And he's coming after me. I might be able to lead him. Whoa. Kind of. Uh-oh. Ooh. Trying to lead him away from the Darkstone. If I can. Because he seems to be the only one guarding that Darkstone. Back here. And so it'd be good to be able to get it from him. Okay, I don't see any others. Oh, no, that's him again. He's coming. He's like, yeah, this is my Darkstone. You aren't touching this stuff. Oh, wow. You really tried to get me there. All right, well, there's Darkstone over here. There's some right here that I already harvested. But there's some, as you saw, right on the other side of this rock. It's very bright. By the way, the bloom quality and light shaft commands that were used in Ark in the old days, they do work in this game. In case you don't like to be blinded by brightness. Let's see. Let's land here for a second. See if any skeletons pop out of the ground after me. That is Darkstone right in front of me, and there's Darkstone to my right and Darkstone up there. Okay, the Reapers are over there. They don't seem to notice me. No skeletons. Let's go. You see we're harvesting Darkstone, and we're getting Dark Element as well, which is nice. And I might trigger a skeleton over here. I'm going a little closer. Further away than I was before. Harvest this node. Get some Darkstone, and then there's one more right here. Oh, right here. And I haven't really fully explored this. I really want to harvest that. Thank you. This shipwreck. I don't know what's in here. I kind of flew around it. There's just so many of the Grim Reapers that I just did not want to risk it. Let me just dump the stone because I can get that anywhere. I think we have enough Darkstone now. I'm pretty sure we do to repair all of our armor. But there's more dark nodes right there, stone nodes. And let's just fly over the shipwreck real fast and let you guys see. It looks like they might add more things in here. Maybe this will be a cave of some sort. Maybe there is a cave here already. There's a reaper right there. There's a pool full of 4 reapers. Oh, man. There's Darkstone in there that looks fairly safe as well. Although I've got enough right now, so I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah. So I'm going to fly up real fast and show you guys the scope of this thing. The ship is in 2 major... Or actually, that's 2 different ships, isn't it? That's a complete ship back there. And then this is the front end of a ship, and that's a back end of a ship. Okay. Alright. Well, let's get a little stamina and head back. Well, I've repaired the set of armor, and I'm liking it. Let me bring up my display here. My armor rating is 725. It says armor crafting. That's just your armor points, how many armor points you have. 725. This stuff is Darkstone, Mithril. Pretty good armor rating on all of it. 180 per piece. The cloak is the one I was wearing before, which is the one that gives you some fire and earth elemental protection. Since there is no helmet in the dark, at least I didn't get one from the guard. I didn't have anything to repair, so I figured that would be a good thing to put on my head. I'm just collecting stone because I want to try to start replacing my my base, at least the foundation in stone. But also, I want to figure out how to make a rune or a magic. Let's look over here. I'll show you. This thing right here. I'm almost there. 91. I want to make a magic altar so I can start making some magic stuff because I've unlocked a bunch of magic stuff that says it can only be made at the magic altar. Well, it says a magic workbench, and from what I understand, the magic altar is the magic workbench. So I'm really looking forward to a way to get to that point. Now that says. This is where I'm a little confused. It's okay. First of all, it says harvest magic shards from nature. I get that, but that takes forever. This is all from harvesting magic shards. Then it says craft elemental cores. I'm trying to figure out what elemental cores. I'm not quite sure how to do elemental cores. I've experimented. You'll see in my inventory. I've tried crafting this and this and this and this and this. None of these are elemental cores. By the way, this rune of guidance. I would like to see. So it says that I am here and looking towards the volcano. I should probably do this in a darker place without such a bright light and maybe move my guy. But it basically casts a map on the ground to show you the world. And so this is the Elvish mountain right here. It's hard to... can I point? Oh, it went away. Oh. Oh. Let's go to a slightly darker place, like in here, and cast it and see if it looks even better. There we go. Yeah, that's much nicer. So here, and the right, kind of where that marker is, that's the Elvish stuff, right? I think. Yeah. There's the volcano. I don't know what's over here in the frozen wastelands. Maybe that's where the dwarves are? I don't know. The humans? They're somewhere. We haven't flown very far, right? We've only flown to these over here. Yeah, it didn't last very long. We haven't flown very far. We need to fly more and experiment explore. That's the word I'm looking for. The EX word I'm looking for. Explore more of this world and figure out where everything is. And I'm running into a weird situation with these foundations. These wooden foundations placed here, these two, but stone ones will not place where they are. It says they're obstructed. So the stone and the wood have different parameters, different tolerances, I guess, for collisions. So that's kind of frustrating. Maybe, no, not because it's been damaged. It's got nothing to do with it, right? Huh, they are both in need of repair. Maybe I'll try that. That's weird. Actually, let's just try that just for the heck of it now. I don't think so, but get the materials on my hand in my hands here that I need to repair. And go, repair. And see if it'll let me place it. Then when I do that, I don't think I have any foundations in here. I do not. Let's go ahead and make some real fast. Structures. There we go. I'm going to make 7 anyway. I want 7. I want a bunch anyway. Tee these over. Gosh, I love that I rebound the T key. Life is so much easier now. Okay, so if I take these and I put these down here on 0. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't even try to snap. It wants to snap here and here and here, but it won't snap there or there. The wood ones would, but these will not. So that's kind of frustrating. I might have to redesign my base a little bit. Bring in this wall. I probably don't need that much space anyway. Bring in this wall, one foundation. I'm going to try and see which ones around here don't work either, because I'm sure there are a bunch that don't. I did replace this window with a door to come out here. We could definitely turn this into a diving board, couldn't we? Okay, so let's hop out of here. And by the way, I figured out a problem for my foundation issue. Unfortunately, it leaves gaps. I was able to put down a ceiling to replace the foundations that couldn't be replaced. So at least it all looks fine inside. And outside, you have little gaps, but that's okay. I'll live with them. What I really want to do now, though, is I really want to find something else to tame. I've got the longhorn. He's great because he can harvest a little bit of stone. Not as good as my hatchet. And can harvest some wood and that sort of thing, and berries and things. That's great. I really want something that can harvest a little better at something else, and I don't know what they all are, but I want to try out a boar, I think, if I can find a boar. What is that? Or a moose, if I can find a moose. What is that? It's a bit framey. Ever since the last update, when you switch from one, there's a green rock over there. When you switch from one zone to another zone, it gets really framey for a while. There, it's finally smoothed out. What is that? That is... Oh, that's a hyena. I don't think I really want one of them right now. They seem to be, like, to me, they would be just other versions of the panther that we already have. So, it's dangerous, actually, to tame here. However, it's not terribly dangerous to tame. I didn't bring any apples. It just dawned on me over this way. The reason I say it's dangerous to tame there is because the tree ants are still a little buggy. Why are you... Man, you're stuck under the water? What level are you? Just in case, just for the heck of it. The tree ants are a little buggy. They have really broad hitboxes, and if you hit something level 12, meh. If you hit something near them, I mean, kind of near them, as in you didn't think you were anywhere near them, kind of near them, they'll think you were hitting them, and they'll attack, and they'll chase you for a long time. But I would like to take a look at this guy. What's his level? I'm looking for something that'll... I mean, if this is like Ark, these guys will harvest 48. Harvest wood or thatch straw, things like that pretty easily. 16, 48. Let's take a look. I don't know. I want to get him to run that way, I think. Assuming he'll run away from me. Okay, let's give chase. I'm hoping my rock will be all right. Oops, that one didn't stick. Hoping he'll be okay. Let's try to anticipate. Nope, totally missed. Totally whiffed. Oh, he's good. He's in a great spot now. There's a lot of debate about how these arrows work. You saw when we were doing the long tame of the longhorn that they don't have to break to give all their torpor. Oh, he's coming after me now. But a lot of people think they do. They just have to, I think this is the important part, staking them into the ground to deliver their torpor. Now, they might deliver more torpor when they're stretched or broken. I don't know. But I know they deliver torpor this way because this is how I tamed the longhorn. This guy will fall. He doesn't have to run anymore. He will fall, I guarantee you. It's just a matter of when. If I had something that would show me his torpor, I say torpor, that's the Ark term. Show me his, I don't even know what it's called anymore. I'm frazzled. I'll see it in a second when he goes down. But that stuff does get delivered even if he doesn't break these. I would see that if I had something that would show me. Oh, wow, a little bit of lag there. I thought I had missed. Okay, this guy's got a lot of it, apparently. There he goes. He down. I don't think he even broke any of them. He might have broken one or two, but he's down. I got a couple of these guys. It's his constitution. And set down. There we go. All right, we need to get some apples, unfortunately. Yeah. What's the best way? Pick, I think, on a tree, if I'm not mistaken, is the best way. So let's run up here real fast. Again, hoping my rock's okay. He's down there. He's okay. Nobody's down there with him. Nothing nasty unless a meteorite falls. I don't think anything's going to be nasty around him. They should give apples, right? Or am I thinking the wrong thing? Let's go hatchet. Hatchet give apples? I thought it was the other way around. Oh, wait a minute. It might actually be this one, the scythe. Yeah, it's a scythe. Okay. Let's get a few more in here. I think this will be enough apples probably for him. Hopefully apples will tame him. I'd be a little upset if they weren't good enough for it. Oh yeah, that's definitely the way to get apples. Woo! Lots and lots of apples. All right, let's get this guy taming up. It looks like a very safe spot for him to tame. Unless we have a wandering goblin or something, I think we're going to be okay. All right, let's take a look at his stats. Oh yeah, he's taming. Whoa, his wildness is dropping like crazy. And that's like taming effectiveness, so I'm guessing that he doesn't like apples. He tames with them, but they are not his favorite. So this is a level 48 wild. I'm probably only going to get like a level 49 out of him, right? That's horrible. Okay, let's go get our rock. And I brought some saddles. And of course, the stag is not one of the ones I brought a saddle for. I don't even have a saddle for the stag. I can make it. I just don't have it. His apples are fine. Does he prefer grass? What does he prefer? Berries? Let's see what he takes out of this batch next time he eats. Spoil timer on that. 122, 30 year. Okay, so it should be enough time to take one of them. Did I put 5 grass in there? Okay, there he is. Level 48. He got 0 levels out of that. Okay. Yeah, he took an apple, so I don't know what he prefers. I can make the herbivore food now. I got to the point where I could make it. So I should probably have made that, but let's have this guy follow us. At least we'll be able to test him out and see what he can do, what his harvest capabilities are, if he's got any. We're going to have to get him back home, though. That might be a chore, because there's bad things that likes to spawn up there. We even saw that one hyena, so we're going to have to be careful getting him back. All right, a stag saddle. Let's see if it's in here in my hands. Do I craft it in my hands? I sure do. It's just wood, twine, I think that's what they call it, and hide. That's not a problem, right? Wood, twine, and some hide. I've started organizing my cabinets a little bit. Let's see if it'll help. I'm never very good at that. It doesn't last very long. Craft. All right. By the way, killing some fallen guys, I did manage to find a couple of cool, what's that stuff? I'm going to put the hide over there, I guess. There's a couple of cool saddles. I'll show you those in just a second. The wood, I might as well put the hide back just to keep everything organized, you know. So we've got this standard stag saddle. We'll put this on our guy here in a second. We'll name him. But on Kitty, one of the things that I got off of the fallen, which are the skeletons, is Kitty's new saddle, which is an uncommon panther saddle, 47 armor. Which is pretty cool. I think 25 is the default, so that's pretty nice. And the other one I got was one of them I took out in case we found a boar. Was the rare boar saddle, 61 armor. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, stag. What are we going to call you? I'm going to give you I don't know, maybe a masculine name. I don't know, just because you've got the antlers. At least I think you're male in this case. We're going to call you... well, we could go with Bullwinkle, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to call you Rusty. I don't know why. We'll just call you Rusty. Just the name that came to me. All right. There is your saddle. Go ahead and hop on to Rusty. Level 48. Got no levels. I don't know why apples are so bad. Base stats. First of all, we need to bump that weight. I mean, look at that. I'm just sitting on him with my armor, and he's overpowering. I'm overpowering him, so I'm going to have to strip out of some of my armor. My armor does weigh quite a bit. 24 per piece. It's very armored, but very heavy. Let's put the legs and the arms, or the feet and the arms in there. Maybe that'll lighten me up a bit. This stuff is not terribly heavy, no. So really that's it. And what's in my bar down here? Oh, there's a bow. I don't need that bow. That's my go bow, so that's my taming bow. I don't take it with me. So, yeah, we should be fairly light now. What are we at? You liking us? 88. Okay. Less than half, so you should be okay. Regular movement speeds. Oh, my God, this is slow. Talk about sauntering. Oh, man. Sprint's just a little better. Alright. And how's the stamina doing? Got pretty decent stamina. Well, it's actually draining fairly quickly now that I say that. But let's see, as far as harvesting goes, what he can and can't do. Gotta check these rocks. If I get like a 120, I want to tame one. Level 8. Because I could use the flight time and the weight for moving stuff around. So, primary attack on this bush. Pretty good. It's pretty good harvest. It was a one-hit harvest. That's pretty good. He does a pretty good job on the harvesting of the bushes, so... Primary, yeah. Okay. Let's do secondary on a bush. Where's another bush? Here's another bush. Is there a secondary attack? There is. Didn't seem to do too much. Yeah, you're not mad at me, are you? No. Didn't seem to do too much more, if anything, than what was there before. Let's go ahead and drop this stuff out. And let's see what he can do to, first of all, to stone. Probably nothing, right? Yeah, primary, nothing. Secondary, nothing. I didn't expect him to do anything to stone. Not surprising. All right, primary to a tree. Oh, wow, let's saunter over there. All right, mostly wood, a little bit of twine. Okay, out of an average tree, a little bit of apples as well. I mean, you know. Let's do a secondary on a tree here. See what he can do. You got a lot of twine and some stuff. I think he might have hit a bush there. A little bit of wood. So again, oh, there's another rock. You can check their levels. Not that great. So I'm not quite sure what the stag does. We're going to have to attack a sheep here or something. You're the level 8. What's the other one? Where'd the other one go? Am I blind? Did he take off? He took off. Okay. We're going to have to see what he does attacking other critters as well. To add a little bit of gamma here so we can see what we're doing. Sorry for the washout colors. But it's pretty dark here. Let's see what he does damage-wise. Let's do a secondary attack on this 80 sheep. It does 25, which is not much at all. Alright, what does he do to this little bunny? On primary. 12. Not good. Okay, so this guy is... I mean, he's a mid-level, so I should be getting a fairly good indication of what he's capable of harvesting, and it's just not that much. I sure hope they have something planned that's special for him, because otherwise, these stags are pretty much pointless. I'll dump that, and half these apples. I'm trying to save the wood, because I actually could use the wood. Well, I'll do the old standby trick of just having him follow me. That way my weight doesn't count, and he should be able to move. Let's take a look. See if he's coming. He's coming? Hello? Wow. Is he coming? Rusty? Are you okay, man? You're really that overweight. Wow. No, you're not. Why aren't you following me? You're not overweight at all. There you go. I don't know what's going on there. He's got a long follow range. Well, folks, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got this moose who's pretty much useless. If somebody knows what this moose can do that's special, let me know. I'm not going to bother looking it up, so I'm waiting to hear your comments. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.